What I'd like to talk about is Purdue and Ericsson's involvement in Purdue, specifically Purdue's University Airport. Why we love this deployment is it's very unique in a couple of ways. One is the aspect of a private cellular network, but in this case, it's 5G. So the use cases today are on top of 5G. We, as Ericsson, have kind of seen these deployments in private cellular networks. And I think our first charter was to get these things out there in production and, quite frankly, sold, right? That was our primary focus. That focus has now changed. And what we've seen now is we've seen the adoption of private cellular networks. We've seen them deployed. But now, what are you going to do on top of that network? How are you going to get a return on investment? And specifically for each vertical, every vertical is different. And in this case, we were focusing on how do we drive an ecosystem that's going to build applications that are going to solve for business challenges. So this project at Purdue University Airport is a couple of things. One is it's innovation. It's truly going out and seeking the best innovation solutions and not only conducting it in a lab, but conducting it in a real airport environment that we can bring people to and actually show them it in action, deployed, making sure that it's safe, that the FAA has taken a look at and seen that this solution is going to be a safe solution. Is it going to be operationally efficient? Is it going to improve the operational efficiency of the airport? All those things can take place in a lab, but it can't replace it being shown at a live airport. So that innovation is one aspect of Purdue University Airport that we're really happy to support. But the other are, how do we get the problems solved that aviation is looking to face? So another aspect of this lab to life is that we're assembling an advisory board that's made up of airports and airlines, and we're meeting with them. And what we're doing is we're sharing what are best practices, what are the use cases that are being deployed, but more importantly, what problems are you looking to solve for? So we're uncovering those problems. And then once we understand what the problems and challenges are, if you were to wave a magic wand, what would be the solution? And once we understand what those solutions are, we go out, we get the partners that provide those solutions, we bring them into the lab to life, and then we put them out there in a live environment in an airport that solves for those challenges, and then bring the advisory board back and share that story with them. I almost look at it as kind of a airport Shark Tank, in the sense of, give us your best ideas. Imagine the possible, and then we're here to solve for that. So that's another aspect of the Purdue University project that I really admire and why I'm really glad to be a part of it. And then the other piece is just the ecosystem as a whole. I think we need to have vendors that are committed to solving for these challenges. It's one thing just to put a network down, but a network is just the foundation. We need to have the solutions and the ecosystem that's going to support that. And quite frankly, we as Ericsson need to help drive that. And with people like Purdue and Saab, we're all in on driving this innovation and these use cases that can be leveraged on top of a private cellular network. The other piece that we're really excited about is industry days. So these days would be public days where we have the setup of all the use cases in place that we can have one day where we bring the public to and showcase them all at one time. That's another aspiration that we're looking to do, and we will be accomplishing in 2025.